Akash Inti, the real reflection of you. Today, this man is learning how to drive stick shift. I've been realizing more and more as we drive around the old high school and some of the hallowed grounds, the amount of learning that had been done in this area for myself. As I look around, I smile at old memories, the lanes of old memories. Take a deep breath and relax and ease into my practice, knowing that it's all part of the learning process. I have my full faith in my brother at this moment in time as he drives me around town. And as he refines his skill and sharpens his skill of driving stick shift. Full stop, first gear. Nope, it's third gear. Your salts. You're in third gear. There you go. Second gear. As I see him drive, I remember my first time driving stick and the frustrations that came about with it. Third gear. I remember, that's first gear. I remember moments where the reason why I learned how to drive stick and the story behind it was a trip to Iceland. Funny enough, I was actually drinking some water from Iceland today. pH 8.8. Why? Because you must be alkaline. It was my junior year of college, and my ex-girlfriend and I decided upon a trip to Iceland, the land of what I like to call the mystics. Very mystical land. Well, when we decided to travel there, I thought it was a good idea to travel around in cars and just drive around the island. Get like a camper van, see what's up, you know? And second gear. What I learned was that the camper vans, given that Iceland is a European country, neutral, almost entirely, like 99.5% of those cars were stick shift. So me being the man and having the ego and insecurities that I do was like, we're gonna drive a stick shift car. We're not gonna pay the extra $100 to, it's your right of way. We're not gonna pay the extra $100 to get the automatic car. No, fuck that. Third. So, in preparation for this, we decided to take some stick shift lessons with a middle-aged man, African American man, in the town of Bethesda, Maryland. Well, the class came and went, and much like my brother's driving at this moment in time, I stumbled my way through a lesson in stick shift. Now, the funny thing is that I did some damage to that transmission for sure. But second gear.
Wait a second.
Now you're in third. The funny thing is that I felt as though I didn't really need much more practice. And so my girlfriend at the time, ex-girlfriend, was like, you need some more practice. So I agreed to a compromise and decided to rent out a car for like an Airbnb for cars. I don't remember. I think it was called Get, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. It was the name of an app though. Some app that like it's like an Airbnb for cars. You can rent out your car for a little bit of time, and then I'm sorry, I'm paying attention to like 3 things right now: the phone, the story, and the gears. But so we rented this car off of Get, and there wasn't many cars in the area. There was 2 cars. I think it was between a Jeep that was maybe about 2 miles away, and then a Mustang, which was about 2 miles away. So which one do you choose, Jeep or Mustang? Wrong answer, Jeep. No, Mustang. See, I said wrong answer, then I chose the wrong answer. Versus, I think you stalled. Yeah, you stalled. Versus choosing the right answer, which was Mustang. Anyways, I chose the Mustang, and we show up to the place to rent the car, second or third. And as we rent the car, we show up there, you get like a little badge thing, it unlocks the car, bam, you're in, you know? So I volunteer to go first, being the man and all, right? And as I get in the car, I'm like, okay, cool, we do an inspection on the car, pristine, right? Like no bumps, no scratches, no nothing. I decide, all right, we're gonna back out, make a right up here. Gonna back out of this car or back out of this parking spot, and thinking I'm putting it in reverse, pressing into reverse, start accelerating, and to my, I don't even know if chagrin is the right word here, but I think it is. I think you stalled, yeah. Much to my, I don't think chagrin is the right word, but it feels like it would be the right word at this moment in time. And this story has gone on for way too long at this point. Is that I started the car, and as I picked up, started accelerating, looking back over my right shoulder, girlfriend in the passenger seat, beautiful as could be. I like pretty much floor it, and boom! I hit the curb. Now, I didn't think it was all too bad. My girlfriend's like panicking. She's like, oh my gosh, we just hit something. I'm like, relax, love, it's not a big deal. Turn off the car, take a look outside. The whole front fender is off the car. And I'm like, fuck. Now I want to keep driving because I rented the car for about 2 hours or so. I put down a little bit of money. But she's like, no. Finally, I'm like, you know what? You're probably right, because I felt kind of like disappointed in myself for not like showing myself up, you know? And so that day, I ended up paying a $750 fine for the front fender damage. I think I caused like $1,200 worth of damage to the car, so no big deal. I ended up getting the best of that one. But I vowed on that day that I would drive a stick shift car, and that's why Lana became my first car. Now I'm driving Blanche, though she should be called Ginger because she is a redhead. But I called her Blanche. Blanche would have made more sense for like a white car, which was my first car. I really should have named my first car Blanche, my second car Ginger, and possibly my third car Lana, but I just loved the name Lana so much that I was like, no, I gotta do this. So anyways, this was my long, extended version of my story of why I learned how to drive stick. Lots of things ongoing in this video, yet at the same time, here we are. Akash Inti signing off. Keep up, thrive, and stay sexy.